One thing that surprises many Taiwanese about English is that the city Shanghai in Chinese, is used as a verb in English, as in, his girlfriend shanghaied him and dragged him to the department store. Yes, that's right. The name of the city Shanghai or Shanghai in China is used as a verb in English. To Shanghai. The origin of the word is, in fact, the city of Shanghai in eastern China. Now, there's a little bit of history involved. It's not ancient history, and it's not history that anyone watching this video should be unaware of. You all know the Opium War, when the British and the Chinese fought, and the British won, and it resulted in the Treaty of Nanjing in 1842. After the signing of the Treaty of Nanjing, Shanghai was one of the ports that was opened. Now, prior to 1842, Shanghai was a small, sleepy fishing village. And if you've ever been to Shanghai, you can go to the old Nanshi district, and you can see what the old city of Shanghai was like before it became opened to the Westerners. You know, if you go to the Waitan or the French concessionary area, you'll see what happened after that. But you want to see the old city of Shanghai. And you can even see where the old wall was. Go to Nanshi district. Okay. Before that, it was a sleepy village. Well, it became very quickly a very big and important port. It had a very well-sheltered harbor in the river. Very good location. So, it became a very important port by the 1850s. So important that large commercial vessels, trading boats from the United States, from Europe, and even Japan and elsewhere, were making port in Shanghai. Well, in the western United States in particular, but even the eastern United States, many sailors didn't want to go to China, for a variety of reasons. For one, there were a lot of pirates, Japanese and Chinese pirates, in the seas around Shanghai. It was perceived as being very dangerous waters. So in many cases, ship owners, boat owners, had to trick, fool, even drug sailors in order to get them on their ships. And U.S. law at the time made that binding. Once you're on that ship, regardless of hook or crook or whatever way they got you on, you're bound by that ship. In many cases, the sailors didn't want to be on there. They were taken, tricked pretty much against what they wanted to do. And so by the mid-1850s, the date given is 1854, the word Shanghai, or Shanghai as it's pronounced in English, entered American English as a verb. And it meant someone, the action of tricking someone onto the boat, tricking a sailor to work on a ship that was heading for usually Shanghai or some other port on the coast of China. So it has since come to have a more general, broader meaning. Basically, to take anyone and do something that they don't really want to do. They do it, but they're not really crazy about doing it. They don't really want to do it. And yes, the verb can be conjugated. Here, shanghaied, add ed. Shanghai's, she Shanghai's boys, or she I should use the English pronunciation, Shanghai. She Shanghai's her boyfriend to go to the department store. Okay? She is Shanghaiing, blah, 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 blah. So you can use different tenses, different forms of the verb Shanghai. Yes, look it up. You can look it up in your dictionaries. Shanghai is a verb in English. Let's practice. In a Peanuts cartoon, Charlie Brown said he was when Lucy dragged them all to summer camp. Now, I know in Taiwan, Peanuts is usually called Snoopy for Snoopy, but the name of the cartoon is Peanuts. Charlie Brown, the one-haired boy whose dog Snoopy is where the Chinese name for the cartoon comes from. Yeah, so Charlie Brown said he was, well, the verb is Shanghai. It's going to be in the past tense. Okay, you see, looking for a clue, you see the helping verb was. Yeah, so he was, let me get the right color pen. He was Shanghai. He was shanghaied to camp. He didn't really want to go. Number 2, he often his girlfriend to go to baseball games with him. Well, if girls can drag their boyfriends to the department store, then the boyfriends can drag the girls to a baseball game. Well, here we're going to use the present tense of the verb Shanghai, and since it's in the third person, he Shanghais her. Number 3, I just know my parents will me this weekend, but I don't want to go. How many of you can relate to sentence number 3? You don't really want to go, but your parents drag you there. You got to go because you have been shanghaied. But here, that's simple. Shanghai. So, Shanghai is used as a verb, means to take someone and kind of get them to do or bring them to do something that they don't really want to do. If they had their choice, they would rather do something else or go somewhere else. This has been an installment of Words and Idioms Origins. 如果你还有问题，你可以上 Facebook 台中新英文美语，你也可以看 YouTube TCNE English。如果你在台中找英文老师，你可以在 FB 跟我联络。谢谢你收看。